story about how I built 5 streams of income in my 20s that makes me over $1,000 a day. And actually, do you know what's better than earning $1,000 a day? It's getting my eternal gratitude for your very kind support by hitting that like button on this video.
Okay, so I'm going to show you 2 income streams that are completely passive. You do not have to have 5 income streams. The ones I'm going to show you will start paying you instantly with minimal setup work or effort, and you can make money 5-10 years down the line without even checking on them. So let's come to one of them real quick. It's in my email, just so you guys I'm not just yanking your chain. Okay, so this is inside the Anti-Job University email. It says, hey David, you are both paid upfront commission of $150 plus you earn 40% of any of the fees. Okay, so I was paid out for this, and I'm going to show you where it came from, but let's get back to this video. I want to see a little bit more what she's talking about.
But no, seriously, while my eternal gratitude is nice and all, what's actually better than earning $1,000 a day is earning $1,000 a day passively while you sleep. Yep. While I know that everybody has their own definitions of what constitutes as passive or not passive income, and if you disagree with my definition of it in this video, feel free to let me know in the comment section.
So passive income is something that you don't have to touch once it's set up. I mean, I hate this new generation where everybody say your truth. The truth is the freaking truth. There's only one truth. Passive income means it's hands off once it's set up. You ain't got to touch it. Okay? So she's going to talk about her passive income streams, but meanwhile, I'm going to show you a couple of them that you can start today. So we come over here to Easy Pay Direct. All right? It says Merchant Affiliate Program. Earn commissions for life. Access high converting landing page, tracking pixels, long-term residuals. That's the part that you guys care about. So what is this? Okay, so whenever a business owner sets up their business, they have to collect payments, right? So what you want to do is you want to start your income streams with projects where it's a necessity instead of a luxury. A lot of you guys are selling products or services where it's cool to have it, but it's not a necessity. Well, I wanted my passive income to be built based off of people's needs so that I know that I'm going to be able to have something to yank into whenever I need to. Okay, so we're going to stroll down real quick. All right, every e-commerce business on the planet and 93% all others need to accept credit cards. That is the truth. And, they're trying to move into, a cashless society. So when you join this partner program, what happens is you help people set up their merchant accounts, okay? But you don't have to actually physically do anything. When you use your referral link for the business owner, they're going to sign it. They're going to get a call. They're going to be sent hardware to collect payments. Credit card swipers, POS system, all of that. Also, they're going to switch out to the custom gateways that accept payments on their websites and everything. And what's going to happen is you start off at 20% of the transaction fees. All right, for the lifetime of the accounts. So anytime they get sales, in person or online, you get 20% of the transaction fee for the lifetime of the account. Meaning once it's set up, you never have to touch it. Okay, so let's just put into perspective what this is. Let's say a business sells 100K in a month on average, and this is very average, especially if you're going after e-commerce businesses. You can also go after specific types of local businesses. All right, so the transaction fees that Easy Pay Direct will bring in would be around $1,000 per month, giving you $200 passively, completely hands off every single month without you doing a damn thing. And that's just from one business, and this is extremely easy to do. Now let's look at some more compounding math. 10 businesses would equal $2,000 every month. 50 businesses would be $10,000 every month, and this is just the first passive income stream. Now let me tell you something, guys. Once you get a few of these under your belt, you negotiate for 50% transaction fees. So that $2,000 per month becomes what? You do the math in the comments. You understand? So it's completely passive, and that's just off of 10 businesses. You get 50 businesses at 50% per month transaction fees, and you guys, that's completely hands off. This is a whole business right here because people have to collect payments no matter what industry they're in. Now, we're going to see a little bit more of what she's talking about, then I'm going to show you guys the second passive income.
Below, I personally believe that these 5 income sources are extremely passive. So not only am I going to show you what these income sources are and how I built them, but I'm also going to give you actionable tips.
Okay, that's cool. Let's get to the first one.
AI in 2025 is like Bitcoin in 2013. Start now to avoid regret.
Let's go.
Today, I primarily sell clothing like t-shirts and hoodies, and in this video, I'll actually show you a new way that you can do this for free. But while I sell clothing now, I didn't used to. Nope, I actually started my e-commerce business when I was a teenager, and back then, I sold video games. When I was 15, I was obsessed with
Okay, so I'm trying to see how a video game, well, I can see how that can be passive. Hold on.
And it was funny because everyone else at the supermarket hated their jobs too. I remember thinking to myself,
All right, we don't need the story. I'm trying to see.
I ended up figuring something out. Because New Zealand is an isolated island with just 5 million people living in it, floating by itself in the middle of the ocean, video game companies like Nintendo knew that if they charged us higher prices, there was nothing that we could do about it. So they'd take a Nintendo DS game like this and charge Americans $30 for it, but then charge us in New Zealand $80 for the same game.
That's called supply and demand. They do it out here in Panama where I'm at. If you want the American brands, Doritos, Kraft macaroni and cheese, and all of those American brands and stuff, they know that you long for that. You miss that from the US and everything. So they charge out the condone for all that stuff. So that's how it is, man. If you want something and you don't have no other option of how to get it, then like literally people will charge you out the butt for it. So let's see what else. I want to see another one. Hold on.
Shirt will review the design and create a digital copy of the product and store it in their computers. And then, once they've reviewed it, they'll create a product listing so customers can find and buy your product for sale. And I can imagine that some of you are probably wondering why I had uploaded that slogan that I did earlier. And the reason is because, as you can see, someone else already did that here. And even though this is a super simple design.
Okay, so she teaches e-commerce and a lot of her stuff is based around that. Once the products are designed and everything, it can become passive, but the thing about it is the trends for clothing are over so quickly. I don't really see how that can be passive. Like you're gonna reach these little downturns if you hire people to constantly come up with the trends and the designs, then I can see that becoming passive over time. But majority of the people that I see doing drops, clothing launches and brands launches and all of that stuff, they're active. That's active income. All right, like I would play the whole video, you know what I'm saying, to see the details, but I'll let you guys see that. It'll be in the first pinned comment. But let's get to the second income stream I wanted to show you guys, because the ones that I'm showing you are truly passive, meaning once they're set up, you don't have to do anything in order to make money. So this is a site called FlexBuy. You'll find these in the resources section in the first pinned comment. FlexBuy is another one you can partner with, and they have an affiliate program and a partner program, okay? So what FlexBuy is, it allows anybody to offer financing. You know how you go to a dealership and the car is $50,000, but you don't have to pay $50,000 out of pocket? They get the payments down to like $300 a month or something like that, depending on your credit. Well, guess what? The dealership, they'll get the full $50,000 if they got the right program. They'll get the full $50,000, and then you get put on a payment program. That's why the payments are not made to the dealership. They're made to something else when you get your little bill thingy or whatever, blah, blah, blah. The finance company is the one who actually owns the loan. They gave them the $50K for you, right? They fronted them, the dealership, the money, and then you put you on a loan. All right, so you have to pay monthly. So this is literally that. You get to offer businesses, coaches, all of that type of stuff. You can offer them financing options for their customers and for their, clients and stuff like that. So now you see how a lot of those, coaches and stuff, make a killing, how they're selling like $50,000, $100,000 masterminds and stuff like that. High ticket. It is because they have financing options. Let's come over here. I want to click the learn more so you can see. Yeah, get paid every month by helping businesses grow their sales revenue. And you can sign up. Go to the first pinned comment, guys. You'll see it in there. It says, get paid every time a new merchant you sell or refer enrolls with FlexBuy, absolutely no risk. So, of course, they have to pay, what is it, $300 to enroll in order to be able to offer financing. Because, and they do it because it's a no-brainer, because if they can offer financing options, they don't have to get a lot of people talking about some, oh, I don't have enough. Oh, I really want this, but I don't have the money. So now they can, instead of advertising it at $50,000, they can advertise it at $300 a month. Like, oh yeah, we can get you approved, probably no money down, and even if it is a small down payment, then you'll just have payments for $300 a month, and that makes you get on the bus, go down there and apply to see if you can get that car. You're like, shoot, I can handle $300 a month. Right? So look, you get paid a one-time enrollment commission, right? And that one-time enrollment commission, it says up to $200 for each new business enrollment. Okay, but then check this out. This is my favorite part. Earn residuals every time the business uses FlexBuy. So when they put the get financing or use financing or finance this button under their offers, anytime someone gets approved for the financing, you get paid residuals on their loans. So watch this, earn a lifetime of passive income on the businesses you deliver. Up to 50% of FlexBuy's net earnings on businesses you enroll. And the point is, you get paid on utilization for life, bad boy. For life, no diddy. All right, so what do you guys think about these two passive income streams? I'm not telling you to do anything crazy or active, and as you can see, you don't even have to go out. Anyway, so it's very simple. You ask a business owner, what do you tell people to get them to still pay you when they say they don't have enough for your product? That business owner is going to say, oh, well, I just tell them to come back when they got money. And then you ask that business owner, what percentage of those people actually come back? They're going to say, so then you say, what if we could get at least an extra 70% of those people that don't have the full amount up front to actually start paying you? What if you can get the full amount the same day, but then they can just get put on a payment plan through somebody else? How much more revenue would you make per month? You see what I'm saying? And you can make YouTube videos about this and attract business owners, or if you like to do that outreach stuff with the instantly and scraping of lists, you can do it that way. Either way it go, once you got these businesses under your thumb, you make moolah, young moolah, for life, bad boy. You understand? That's passive income. Sign up in the pinned comment.